I asked my wife, "Is that you in the video with the neighbor?" Sarah froze, her face pale as a ghost. And in that moment, my heart cracked open. If you're watching this, hit that subscribe button and brace yourself. This is a story of love shredded by betrayal. And it's one you won't forget. I'm David, and this is how my world burned to ash. Sarah and I had been married for 7 years, tucked away in a quiet cul-de-sac with our dog Max and a picket fence that felt like a promise. I was a software engineer lost in code, while Sarah, a freelance photographer, captured moments I thought were ours forever. We were the couple people envied. Date nights filled with laughter, her hand in mine, a love I believed was ironclad. But every perfect picture hides a fracture. It started with a text one night while Sarah was out supposedly shooting a wedding. My phone buzzed. An unknown number sent a video. I opened it, my curiosity turning to ice. Rainy footage showed Sarah in a dimly lit bar, laughing, her hand grazing the arm of our neighbor Tom, that charming single dad who'd moved in 6 months ago, always lingering too long at our doorstep. The video cut off, but it carved a hole in my chest. When Sarah got home, I held up my phone, my voice barely steady. "Is that you with him?" Her silence was a scream, her eyes darting like a trapped animal. That's when I knew she'd betrayed me. I wasn't crazy, but the signs had been there mocking me. Her late nights, her phone always face down, Tom's smug waves across the lawn. I couldn't breathe, but I needed the truth. So I dug. I scrolled through her social media, her vague posts about new chapters twisting my gut. I checked her camera's memory card, finding photos of her and Tom at a park, their smiles a knife in my heart. Then I found a hidden folder on her laptop, locked tight. Desperation made me relentless. After hours, I cracked the password. Tom, 1987, his birth year. Each letter felt like a betrayal of its own. Inside were emails, dozens of them, each one a fresh wound. Sarah and Tom planning secret meetups, sharing words I thought were sacred between us. One email stopped my heart. "I can't wait to leave this all behind and start fresh with you." She wasn't just cheating. She was plotting to erase me. I confronted her in our kitchen, clutching those printed emails, my voice shaking with rage and pain. "How could you?" I demanded. She tried to deny it, but the truth spilled out with her tears. Yes, she'd been seeing Tom for months. Yes, she'd fallen for him. Then she dared to say, "I stayed because I still love you, David." Love. The word felt like poison. "Love doesn't do this." I spat. "Betrayal isn't a mistake, Sarah. It's a choice. You chose to lie, to sneak, to break us." Her sobs didn't soften me. They only deepened the ache, she said. Tom understood her, that he listened when I didn't. It was a gut punch. Had I failed her? I'd been buried in work, distracted while she sat alone in our house, our love quietly starving. But her choice to turn to him wasn't my burden. It was hers. I wasn't ready to let go, though. I demanded counseling, clinging to the ghost of what we had. She agreed, but her eyes were hollow like she was already gone. Counseling was a war zone. She called her affair a mistake, but every word felt like a rehearsed plea. I couldn't trust her. Every time she left the house, my mind spiraled. Was she meeting him? She swore Tom had moved away, but doubt nodded at me. "Stay away from my wife," I growled. He leaned in, voice low. "She came to me, David. Ask yourself why." I wanted to hit him, but his words hit harder. I walked away, my heart a storm. That night, I faced Sarah one last time. I needed the full truth. No more lies. She broke, admitting she'd seen Tom again. Just once after swearing it was over. Her tears meant nothing anymore. "You chose him over us." Again and again I said, my voice cold, "You didn't just break my heart, you broke our future." I packed a suitcase while she begged me to stay, her voice cracking like mine used to. But I was done. I walked out, leaving behind the life I'd built with her, the dreams we'd painted together. It wasn't just her betrayal. It was the weight of her choices crushing everything I held dear. The consequences of her betrayal didn't end with me walking out. Sarah lost more than a husband. She lost herself. I heard through a friend that she and Tom tried to make it work, but it crumbled. Lies don't build love. They breed distrust. Tom couldn't trust her any more than I could. She was left alone, haunted by the life she threw away. Me? I carried the scars, but I rebuilt. I moved to a new city, found a new rhythm. The pain taught me something brutal, but true. Love demands honesty, and betrayal's cost is a life stripped of trust. I learned to trust myself again, to believe I deserved better than a love built on secrets. So what would you do if you found that video? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read everyone. If this story hit you, give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe for more. Hit that bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for listening, because sometimes the truth cuts deeper than the lie. Give